Sawadee Jan. So my research proposal focuses on Chinese BL fans who represent one of the largest BL audiences in the world, with the particularity that they can't produce any BL content domestically due to censorship laws. And so BL fans in China have to rely on international productions, Thai BL being one of the main offerings in China. One of the main questions I have in this research is knowing to what extent the limitations of the BL fans in China are due specifically to the censorship and the taboo surrounding that, or rather the specific offerings of BL. So mostly kind of romantic, fairy tale dramas. One of the questions I'm hoping to answer is how receptive would the BL fans be to a wider variety of BL offerings, whether in format like animation, or even kind of playing with AI characters in a way, or in genre like having more sitcoms and sci-fi and horror, and also language offerings. So could the Chinese BL fan base expand if there was more Chinese language BL? Of course, this can be produced in China, but how would Chinese audiences respond to Chinese content coming from outside of China? For example, if Chinese language BL was produced inside of Thailand and exported to China. So to know how the BL fans would feel about this, they are who I would be surveying. So mostly BL fans, Chinese BL fans between 16 and 35. And the reasons why I would survey the fans and not non-fans is because what makes BL work, I think, right now is the fan base. And so the most important would be to not dilute the fan base, and so by making sure that the Chinese BL fans are still on board with how BL evolves inside the country in their domestic market. And beyond economic value, I think this research would be interesting because one of the biggest problems with BL is the psychological pressure on the actors that have to constantly perform their relationships on social media for the fans, and that can be very intrusive in their personal lives, on their psychological health. So by having kind of more content and less focusing on simply this kind of what they call shipping culture, or where like fans have this kind of very one-sided parasocial relationship, which is based on basically fiction, that could help reduce those risks, and also having kind of more content available to Chinese audiences. If that brings more Chinese audiences in contact with these kind of queer narratives, it could help to normalize them and show that that queerness is not just like this very specific idea of BL, but queerness can be, all-inclusive in all genres. So yeah, that's basically the main questions I'm interested in with this research proposal. And thank you for listening.